Hey everybody, this is Jay Moore. I'm the founder of The Ordinary Christian, and I'm here to bring you this week's missional devotional. Today I want to share with you a little thought that I often tell people. It's to kind of give us an idea about missional living, because sometimes missional living is also equated with the thought of being the light of the world or being the light of Christ, and that we are existing in a spiritually really dark world. And so here's the saying that I like to share with people, especially those people who don't like the darkness, the spiritual darkness that we find ourselves in. It says this: darkness cannot exist where light lives. Simple little saying. Darkness cannot exist where light lives. Now, you live in a spiritually dark world, a very spiritually dark world. It's your part, your corner of this spiritually dark world. You live in it, and you're not happy with what goes on in this spiritual dark world of yours. And you're the light of the world. You're the light of Christ shining. Here's the truth: darkness cannot exist where light lives. If you are illuminating your part of this dark world, if you are shining the light of Christ in your part of this dark world, however much influence your light have, darkness runs away from it. That little part where you're shining becomes a little bit brighter or a whole lot brighter, and darkness doesn't exist there because it runs away. Now, if you go and you shine the light of Christ in somebody's life and they become a follower of Christ, well, now you not have one light, but you now have two little lights. And two little lights shines twice as bright as the one little light does. And if each of you go out and shine your light into somebody's life, well, now you have not two, but four. And if they do the same thing, soon it becomes eight. And pretty soon it becomes 16, 32, 64, over 100, 200, 400, 800. Do you get the point that I'm trying to make? As we share Christ, and we pass on and take that torch that we have and we ignite in someone else the light of Christ, and they begin to shine brightly for Christ, and we're shining brightly for Christ, and we keep doing that over and over and over again, all of a sudden, what was once a very spiritually dark world becomes now a very spiritually lit world in which we live in. Now, granted, that this doesn't mean that we're going to win every single person to faith in Jesus Christ. And that doesn't mean that evil is not going to continue to happen. But what it does mean is that evil is not going to continue to happen unrestrained or without competition. It means that when we are doing what we're supposed to be doing, living that missional life, shining the light of Christ, leading other people to faith in Jesus Christ and helping them grow strong in their walk with Christ and to go out fishing for more men, all of a sudden, our communities, our neighborhoods, our workplaces, our apartment complexes don't seem so spiritually dark any longer. So I want to encourage you, don't hide the light that you are. Expose the light that you are. Expose the light of Christ. Set it up and display it in such a way that people see your good deeds and glorify our Father in heaven. And help others to come to faith in Christ so that they can become lights that light up this world as well. Take care. God bless you. We'll see you next week.